A Connecticut woman says a shooting forever changed her life. And now, during National Gun Violence Survivors Week, she is sharing her story. NBC Connecticut's Jane Caffrey explains how she is coping with losing both of her parents and the cause she is now taking to tackle gun violence.
The anniversary is difficult.
February 2nd, an approaching milestone that's painful for Tara Donnelly to face. On that day in 2005, she lost both of her parents in a shooting.
To have such a peaceful life be met with such a violent way to leave it is difficult to grasp.
Kim and Tim Donnelly were familiar faces in downtown Fairfield where they owned a jewelry store.
My dad, he had the gift of gab and would just talk to people, and everyone who came in the store left thinking that they were his best friend.
In 2005, the couple was preparing to close when a young man entered the store asking about an engagement ring. As he approached the counter, he pulled out a gun.
He shot my dad 5 times, and my dad died instantly. And my mom turned to call the police, but she was shot 6 times.
Donnelly was 23 years old.
I got one phone call that said that there had been a robbery and I needed to get home. It's an awful phone call for anyone, and the reality is that every American is just a phone call away from being in my shoes.
Speaking alongside gun safety advocates this week, Donnelly said that Christopher DeMille, who is serving a life sentence for her parents' deaths, stole a gun from the nightstand of a home he broke into before going to the Donnelly's jewelry store.
It was accessing a gun that he could not have legally purchased that allowed him to take 2 of the most important people in my life.
Along with Democratic U.S. Rep. Rosa DeLauro and Kristen Song, who lost her teenage son Ethan in an accident with an unsecured gun, Donnelly is pushing for expanded legislation on securing firearms.
Nowadays we have biometric safes, just as accessible for the owner from a safety perspective, but eliminates the danger of it getting into the wrong hands.
They fought for Ethan's law. The Connecticut law first required all firearms in homes with kids to be securely stored and expanded to all households last year. Donnelly has advocated for securing guns before. Right now, she's in Washington again, lobbying to make Ethan's law federal law. But Rep. DeLauro says it will need Republican support to push through.
Everyone cares about their children. Everyone cares about keeping people safe, and safe storage is really an area where we can find common ground.
Donnelly says she keeps pushing to turn pain into purpose.
I now have 2 kids who never got to know their grandparents. It's difficult for me to think about how different the trajectory of my life would have been if that gun had instead been secured.
For NBC Connecticut News, I'm Jane Caffrey.